on the beautiful California coast, 250 miles south of San Francisco and 250 miles north of Los Angeles. Where I'm talking about is San Simeon, home to Hearst Castle. I can just smell the salty sea air and feel the ocean breeze on my skin. What a gorgeous place this is, a little slice of heaven. Have you gone? If you haven't, you should. My name is Julia Morgan, and I'm an architect. I was actually the first woman architect in the state of California. When I was young, I grew up in Oakland, California. I loved to play outside with my brothers and sister, but mostly my brothers. They were just a little bit more fun. I was strong, fast, and always on the go. I played sports that were not proper for young girls like me to play. Sports like archery and messing around in my brother's gym equipment. That probably had something to do with my interest in mechanics and finding fascination in how things worked. As I got older, Oakland and San Francisco neighborhoods started to grow all around. San Francisco became a very large city, and I fell in love with the buildings and structures. They were so tall and beautiful. They came in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. I was drawn to the architecture and design. I decided this would be a great path for my life. As soon as I graduated high school, I applied to UC Berkeley. I chose to pursue a degree in civil engineering. While in my studies, I met a person that would change my life forever. That woman was Phoebe Pearson Hearst. Now let me tell you a little bit about Phoebe. Phoebe was an extremely wealthy person. You see, her husband, George Hearst, had since passed on and left her with a lot of wealth. She was a philanthropist and gave money to many causes. Phoebe had a home close by Berkeley and invited myself, along with other girls, over for tea. She became a significant force in my career as an architect. After graduating Berkeley, I completed many project drawings and entered competitions. I began to receive recognition for my work, and all this caught the attention of William Randolph Hearst. William was the son of George and Phoebe. He was interested in building a vacation ranch house, and he wanted my help. There is a piece of land, 127 acres to be exact, that his father had left him. I agreed to build him the ranch house, but as the project went underway, I realized it was much more. The lodge he was first requesting turned into an estate, with 58 bedrooms and 61 bathrooms. I made a 275-mile trip to San Simeon every week for the next 20 years. I still lived in Oakland and had my work offices in San Francisco. I would work other jobs close to home during the week and travel to the ranch on weekends. I was dedicated. William Hearst was a dreamer. He had a vision so big that I wasn't sure if the project would even get finished. He changed his mind so frequently. For example, he had an elaborate fireplace torn out after it was completely built, only to have it torn out again and put back the exact same way it was originally. He did this with a lot of the plans, sending telegrams of changes he wished. But in the end, it turned out magnificent, complete with 3 guest houses and 1 main house. When it was finally completed, it was perfect for entertaining. He invited guests over like President Coolidge, Winston Churchill, and Amelia Earhart. When it was time for dinner, I would join them in the main dining hall for supper. The Hearst Ranch is one of my finest accomplishments, but to name a few others, I designed and built from the state of Oregon all the way down to San Diego. Projects like the Bill Tower at Mills College, the Greek Theater at Berkeley, and the YWCA buildings in California, Arizona, Utah, and Hawaii. When I opened my offices in 1904 to closing them in 1950, I designed and built more than 700 buildings. The last 4 years of my life, I rarely left my apartment. I was suffering from severe memory loss and minor strokes. I died at the age of 85, February 2nd, 1957. If you want to find part of my legacy, you can visit Cal Poly State University. There in the archives, you can find letters and telegrams from William Hearst to myself, and some of them are pretty funny. So our time is coming to a close, but I will end you with this. Never turn down a job because it is too small. You don't know where it can lead. Thank you.
Good job.